Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jillian and this is Simply Budgets. Here on my channel, my husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free. We use a zero-based budget and cash stuffing method to keep us on track. Our biggest goal is to pay off our debt and simplify our life and our budget. If this is something that interests you, stick around. So I have been absent for a couple weeks. There's been no videos since before we went to Toronto, and I apologize for that. Things were pretty busy leading up to heading out to Toronto, and then the week we came back, we didn't get back until, oh gosh, I think it was like 3 o'clock on Thursday morning, which would be my normal budgeting day. I had to dive right back into work. Took me a couple days to kind of get myself sorted out. And then it was end of that weekend before I got myself back on track with our budget. And then this week has been a week. So it's now Friday evening and I'm getting into things. So I've got a couple things that I want to do, but first, I didn't do any cash stuffing for the week of the 22nd or the 28th, but I have the cash here, so I would like to do that cash stuffing with you guys today. So instead of splitting it up into two separate videos, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up the totals for each of the categories that we are actually stuffing, and then just say that that's what we're going to stuff for that envelope. So I'm going to set this off to the side and I'll bring the money in and we'll get started. It's a little bit different than my normal cash stuffing because I kind of wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Got our money and our tray, and I'm working on revamping some things, so it might look a little different today. I will see what I think of this. That's the joy of using a poster board as your background, is you can just put a shelf liner on it and make it look like it's a new countertop. So the joys of using simple things. Okay, so let's get started here. So in total, we are going to be cash stuffing $1,500, and that's it. It was supposed to be $1,515, but when my husband went to the bank to take it out, we have a cash withdrawal limit of $1,500, so we're going to eliminate $15 from somewhere in this process today. So we have $1,500 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 51, 52, 53, 400. Sorry, I really do not like my bills not all being in the same direction. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Ooh, that's not right. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 1,500. Okay. I don't like having that over there. We'll swap, because I like my money to be on my right-hand side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't want to get it too close to my candle because I don't want to light us on fire. Just in case anybody cares, plastic money melts. I've actually dropped one in a candle before, a $5 bill. It was not pretty. All right, so this is the weekly binder, and you can see I've got some of my new dashboards that I've got on my Etsy shop. So I have my Vellum weekly dashboard, and I don't think I have my vellum. Oh, I have some vellum dashboards there, but they're all digital downloads, so you can literally print them on whatever you want. I chose to print this one on vellum. So, and then I've got my winter theme here. So let's get started. Groceries is getting 100. So we didn't stuff any grocery money for the week that we were away because we ate out. Like there was no need to actually have grocery money that week. So 20, 40, 60, 81, and that is all that is in groceries. Gas is going to get 100 as well. And how did I do this one? 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, so that's 90, 5, 100. So this should be 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 100. These in the right order. And in here we have 30, so we have 130 for groceries, or for gas, sorry. Gotta get back into the swing of things. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when you've stepped away from something for a little bit, you lose your rhythm for it. So I gotta get back into it. Eating out is going to get 40. It has 20, 20, 40. So it now has 20, 40, 60. All right, spending. Oh, that's not next. Pet care is next. And where are these? These are out of order, but anyway, it's gonna bother me. That's better. So pet care is going to also get $40, which is good because the dogs are out of their joint pills and we also need more dog food for them. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. I think the joint pills cost $90 a bottle, but we get, no, $45. Sorry, $45, but we get 90 days and they each get 2 a day. So we get 45 days out of it. So basically $1 a day for them. All right, eating out we just did. Household is going to get 20, and that is all it is going to have. Miscellaneous is also empty, and it is going to get 20, so that will be all it will have. And then self-care is getting 10, and it has 20, so it now has 10, 20, 30. And my spending is going to get 50, and that is all it is going to have. Okay. Next, we are moving on to high priority. And again, these are some of the dashboards that I have created. So I have my high priority vellum dashboard, and then I just printed this on really thick cardstock at Staples and then cut it out to size myself when I got home. So this is just a snow-covered tree. So this is high priority. Vehicle maintenance is getting 100 from the week of the 28th and 200 from the week of the 22nd, and they are all in hundreds. So 1, 2, 3. So we have $1,000 set aside already, and we're adding 300 into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90. I think I counted that right. 590, is that 1590? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90. So 1,590. Our winter tires and rims for both vehicles arrive next week, and it's going to cost $1,900. 800 for one vehicle, 1,000, and 1,100 for the other one, so 1,900. So what we talked about and decided to do is anything that we've saved up for the month of November in our savings challenge, for the monthly savings challenge, will go towards this, and that should get us to the amount that we need. Home renovations is getting skipped, I think, for both of these weeks. Just want to check. It is. So nothing being stuffed in home maintenance. But just to see what's in here, we have 500 set aside, and 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, for 10, 30, 45. So $945 is in here. Memberships is getting 50 from this week and 50 the week before, so it should be 250s. The original plan had not been to combine these, that I was going to film 2 separate videos, or I would have just gotten a $100 bill for this. But anyway, here we are. 51, 50, 60, 70. And we did increase this because it was only getting $10 a week, but we realized that we were very much under stuffing this one. So we've revamped that one a little bit. Anniversary is going to get 20 from this week. And I don't know if we were stuffing the week prior to that. Yep, so it's $40 in total. $1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40. So $240 in anniversary. Travel is getting 50 and 100, so 150. So we have 500 set aside. One, 2, 3, 4, 55. So we have another 500. So that's $1,000. So I will go in and unstuff this and make this a $1,000 placeholder. Christmas is getting $175. How did I break down my 75? 50, a 20, and a 5. And excuse me. One, 2, 3, 54, 55, 50, 70, 85. $585. My husband's got some good money to do some shopping with. He hasn't even started yet. I'm not holding out hope that I get a whole lot under the tree this year, but you know, maybe he'll surprise me. All right, low priority is next. And again, I have one of my winter themed dashboards. So I did my vellum. I did my label on vellum because I really like to change up the dashboard that I have behind, just to try and like with the seasons change it, and I like to be able to see it through. So that was why I chose to print my labeling dashboard on vellum. It is a little bit thicker, so it's got a little bit of structure to it so that it's not quite as flimsy and will hopefully hold up a little bit better. And then I've just got my snowflakes. Not that I'm a really big fan of snow, but I was hoping that that might make me feel a little bit better. So gifts or birthdays is not getting stuffed because it has a goal of 100, and we have actually reached that goal. So there's my birthdays label, and it is saying it's fully funded, and the goal was $100, and according to my tracker we should be at 105. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 105, which is correct. So I did receive some new envelopes in the mail from Minimalistic Budget. I have a bunch of them, and I did purchase some new binders. So I am going to be filming a revamp of my system, but I think I'm going to film it all with like my January setup for my budget binder, or I'm not sure. I might do it sooner rather than later. Actually, do you know what I think I might do? I might do it the week of Christmas, because I am off for that week, and that would be a really good thing to kind of tackle without having to juggle work and everything else in. So the week of the 22nd, I will film the revamp of all of my binders, and I'm going to get my budget binder set up for January at that point. And so I'll do a couple films that week, and yeah, you guys can see how I do it. I'm so anxious to get things in the new binders because they're so pretty. I love the colors. They're like very, like, I don't know, they're just fresh, and I love the neutrals, but I'm ready for a little bit of a pop of color. So I'm really excited to add another couple binders into the mix. So yeah. Anyway, medical and dental, we are actually not stuffing for either of the weeks. And it has a goal of 150 and currently has 120 in it. So we decided to skip that week. Golf membership, I believe, is also getting skipped. We tried to prioritize some things over the last 2 weeks. So yeah, golf membership is also not getting anything. It has 580 in it. I don't have my goal sheet in here yet, I don't think, but our taxes is fully funded at 150. Professional license is also not getting stuffed for either week. It has 460 in it, and I believe we need 530 for March, so we are well on our way there. And these envelopes are already falling apart. These are the ones that I made for myself, and I really wasn't happy with them, and they're already splitting down the side. So property taxes are also getting skipped both weeks. Yes, and they have 195 in there. Giving is getting, our goal was 500 for this, so I don't know how close we're going to get by the end of December, but we've got, giving is getting, oh my goodness, 145 is what it is getting. So 50, 65, and 80. Oh, that's where my other 10 is that I'm not going to have. Okay, So it's not getting 145, it's getting 135 because it's going to get a 50 and a 20. Okay. So this is what we got going on here because we were $15 short. So I need to short this one $10 and then our remaining will be short by $5, but that's okay. Okay. So let's see what we have in here for giving. I was so excited after we got home last weekend. I knew I needed a bit of a reset for myself to kind of get myself back into things. And I got our trees up. We have 3 Christmas trees in our house. Our house is not big by any means, but I crammed those trees in. The house is all decorated. I've been listening to Christmas music nonstop. I love Christmas. It is my absolute favorite time of the year. So I don't know about you guys, and if you're all ready for the holidays, or if you even celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, you know, I hope that you have joyful celebrations in whatever you do celebrate this season, or just that hopefully that if you do not celebrate Christmas, that maybe you're able to find some joy in other people's happiness this holiday season, and that you can do the same for them when it comes to your time for celebration. So in giving, we now have 1, 50, 2, 53, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 30, 45, 55. We have 455. So we were very close to our $500 goal. So that makes me really happy that we are going to be able to make a sizable donation somewhere at over the holidays for hopefully a couple. I think we'll maybe split it in half and we'll do 250 and 250 because that's a pretty good amount in each place. Or we might even have a couple of different charities or charitable organizations that we want to donate to. We'll talk about it and see what we do. But that's that. Our goal is 500 this year. All right, low priority is done. And the final binder is going to be the savings challenge. And we are going to be doing 120 and 100 in here. So I labeled this as long-term savings goals because they're not really just savings challenges. Oh, and so again, my long-term vellum dashboard, and then I just have cotton as my, I didn't want it to be too Christmassy. Although I do have other Christmas ones. But I wasn't sure which ones I wanted. So I went with this one. It kind of matched the colors and can be more than one season. All right. So yeah, this is more like long-term because we've got our emergency savings challenge, which our goal is $10,000 in that. So trying to fill this 10 times because there's $1,000 in this. All right, so we've got, fill this in here. So we're $30. So we should have in total $470 in here because this would be 500 if we had filled it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 65, 70. So 470. So what we're going to do is take this 470, add it to the vehicle maintenance money, and that should give us enough for the tires this year. So, and that's kind of what the purpose of this monthly savings is for. If we're not sure at the beginning of the month what it's going to be needed for, it's kind of an additional $500 in the budget that could go towards a necessity instead of us having to dig into our emergency fund or something else. So there's 470 there. And we are not putting anything in the emergency challenge this time. So that is it for this cash stuffing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this content. If you have, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And as always, we will see you in the next one. Bye.